Once upon a time, in a small village near Vijayawada lived Ram and his wife Anjali. Ram said, "Look, my dear, what a beautiful sunrise. It's the perfect day to start our work." The village was small, but the people had big hearts. Surrounded by lush green fields, mango trees, and dirt roads, the sweet chirping of birds every morning made the atmosphere enchanting. Ram was one of the most hard-working youths in the village. He would wake up before sunrise, offer water to the tulsi plant in the courtyard, and feed his oxen. Hear lovely cows eat this. After that, he would head to the fields. But his wife Anjali was of a completely opposite nature. Anjali was very beautiful. Large eyes, long black hair, and an innocent face, but she had one big flaw. She was extremely lazy. While the other village women would have finished sweeping their homes and lighting the stoves for breakfast, Anjali would still be fast asleep on her cot. Ram would often say lovingly, "Anjali, get into the habit of waking up early. The earlier the day starts, the easier the work becomes." Anjali would simply turn over and mutter, "Oh, I just close my eyes, let me sleep a little longer." Ram would smile, but he was worried deep down. Slowly, Anjali's laziness became the talk of the village. Women gathering at the well would whisper, "Ram is a gem," but his wife Kamla Auntie would say, "It's like Anjali is at war with work." "One day," Ram said before leaving Anjali, "I'll be late today. Bring my lunch to the field by noon." Anjali nodded in agreement, but as soon as Ram left, she thought, "There's plenty of time. Let me rest a bit first." She fell fast asleep. When she woke up, the sun was directly overhead. She panicked, cooked quickly, and ran to the field. Ram was exhausted by hunger, but he didn't scold her. He just smiled and ate. Anjali felt a little bad, but she didn't pay it much. One day, a village announcement was made. Next month, a cleanest and most beautiful home competition will be held. The winner will receive Rs $2,000 and great respect. Ram was excited, Anjali. "If we work together, we can win." Anjali lazily replied, "Forget it." Ram started decorating the house alone. On the day of the competition, their house looked okay, but it paled in comparison to others. The prize went to Shanti Devi. Ram was disappointed, and for the first time, Anjali saw true sadness in it. A few days later, Ram fell ill with a high fever. The doctor prescribed 2 weeks of complete bed rest. Suddenly, the responsibility of the house, the kitchen, the livestock, and the fields fell on Anjali. By the second day, a mountain of dirty dishes piled up. Clothes were filthy, and the hungry cows began lowing loudly. Ram said in a weak voice, "Anjali, please." Hearing his weak voice, a sense of responsibility finally woke up inside her. She quietly picked up the broom, washed the dishes, and fed the cattle. Then she went to the kitchen and made porridge with her own hands. When she fed Ram, his eyes sparkled with joy. The next morning she woke up before dawn. She forced herself to start working. Anjali learned something new every day. At first, she would get very tired and her hands would blister, but she was not going to give up anymore. One evening, Ram said, "Anjali, you are changing." Anjali smiled and said, "Now I know what is right and what is wrong. I finally understand that hard work brings the only true happiness." In a few days, Ram fully recovered, but his happiness knew no bounds because his wife was no longer the same Anjali. Now woke up first, kept the house clean, and even helped Ram in the fields. A year passed and the same competition was held again. This time, Anjali was fully prepared. The house looked like a small palace. When the results were announced, the village headman said, "The first prize goes to Ram and Anjali." The whole village erupted in applause. On stage, Anjali said, "I used to think work was a burden, but when responsibility came, I realized that hard work is life's true wealth." From that day on, Anjali became an inspiration for the other women in the village. Whenever a girl tried to shirk her work, her mother would say, "Remember Anjali's story." Ram and Anjali's life was now filled with joy. Near Vijayawada, people still say that if a person sets their mind to it, they can turn their greatest weakness into their greatest strength. friends. How did you like Anjali's story? Let us know in the comments. For more stories like this, subscribe to our channel and like the video.